There was three of us, but one of them disappeared right now.
I saw
Welcome
that.
back to Friday the 14th podcast. One of your hosts, Emo Solomon Franco, with my lovely co-host for the week, Mr. Manuel Fresh.
Nice to be back. Hi guys. I'm excited to cover this film today. It's good to be with Franco, lovely host, Friday the 14th. And he's so beautiful. I can stare at him all day, and I get to stare at him for an hour. So got my dose.
Roughly an hour. But Nick was here.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. I guess.
Yeah, Nick was here, but
difficulty.
I told him we can hear him, and then he just disappeared. I'm thinking that he couldn't hear himself. So I'm hoping he comes back.
Well, this week, Scream 6 comes out tomorrow or Friday, one of those days.
Actually, yeah.
And we're here to help y'all guys catch up a little bit by reviewing Scream 5, 2022.
There's a 3D release tonight. Did you know that?
They still make 3D movies?
Yeah, this is like a special fan event at Cinemark, and it's like Scream 6 in 3D.
What the
Tickets
fuck?
are like $16.
Welcome, the 4K bad guy.
He's back.
Can you hear us?
You can't hear us. What the heck's going on?
Have you tried turning your phone on and off? You can't even hear me while I'm asking. Can you do private chat?
Oh yeah, chat just came up.
Yeah, we're reviewing Scream 5 today. Help y'all guys catch up on it. I guess while Nick does with some difficulties, we can like stall for a little bit.
Yeah, we're currently having some technical difficulties with the bad guy, Nick, 4K bad guy. So let's stall, and we're gonna stall by singing a song that I personally wrote about my love for the franchise. I'm totally kidding with y'all. That'd be kind of funny if I just busted out a guitar right now and started singing. It's just me screaming. I'm just like, ah, like for 3 minutes straight.
So I unplugged my earphone set. Do you hear any echo in the back?
Not really right now that I'm talking now.
No?
Okay.
We can hear you now.
Okay,
Woo,
welcome,
he's here.
4K bad guy.
Woo!
We're reviewing Scream 6 for like the 1,000th time already. We're reviewing Scream 5.
Everybody just hopped off. They're like, no, we haven't seen it.
Before we get started, y'all can give us a follow. Instagram, Friday the 14th podcast. Social medias are all at Emo Solomon Productions. If you haven't hit subscribe and you're watching us, hit the subscribe button on YouTube. If you are listening, go to YouTube, Emo Solomon Productions, and hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, don't be a poopy
But
butt.
yeah, let's get into it. I usually start off with the ratings. Scream 5. This is the fifth installment of Scream. It was I don't have it on my IMDb. I have not pulled it up. I'm behind.
It's alright, brother. Got it right here.
Scream 5 2022. It was released January 14th, I want to say. 2022. I can't find the date on here. It was released sometime January 2022.
I just know January 2022. I think it was the 13th, wasn't it?
Maybe. I don't know why they don't have the date on IMDb. Like, that's weird. They just have the year. But did either of y'all watch it in theaters when it came out?
I did.
What were your thoughts on it after you walked out of the theater?
I felt very happy. I felt very ecstatic. I did a backflip, and I didn't land it, so I just laid there flat. on the floor in front of a bunch of people, and they all laughed at me. And then I started screaming. Yeah,
That's a lovely review.
yeah, thank you.
It was released January 14th, 2022.
Oh, I
Nick,
was off by a day.
Nick, did you watch it in theaters?
No.
Yeah, neither did I. Unfortunately.
Well, yeah, it was out for a while, and then this was before I started going to the movies on my own, by myself. So, yeah, it was, it was one of the movies I didn't get to see because most of the rest of the year I ended up just watching like every horror movie that came out.
When you did watch it, what was your initial reaction to it when you left the theater?
Reaction? God damn, I don't know. No, man. It's a big step up from the last one for sure.
My initial reaction was awesome. Can't wait for part 6. I think they announced like part 6 like right away as well.
Yeah, they did.
That was weird.
I was like, damn, that guy was sexy. That's what I said as soon as I got out of the theater.
Talking about
Jack
Neither again.
Quaid.
Oh.
Jack Quaid, Huey from The Boys. It's always nice seeing him on other things, and I was like, damn, still as good looking. And that's what I said. I really said that. And everybody's like, oh, hey, are you part of it? And I was like, no, I like Jack Quaid.
It was directed by Matt. I can't pronounce that name whatsoever. Matt
Is it Fuqua?
Martinelli Olpin and Tyler Gillette. I don't know.
Gillette.
Okay,
It was
yeah, that
written-
is Matt Bettinelli, Opine, and Tyler Gillette. Yeah.
It was written by James Vanderbilt and Guy Busick, also with characters created by Kevin Williamson. 25 years after a streak of brutal murders shocked the quiet town of Woodsboro, California, a new killer dons the Ghostface mask and begins targeting a group of teenagers to resurrect secrets from the town's deadly past. Stars Melissa Barrera as Sam Carpenter, Neve Campbell as Sydney Prescott, Courtney Cox as Gail Weathers, David Arquette as Dewey Riley, Jack Quaid as Richie Kirch, Mikey Madison as Ember Freeman, Jenna Ortega as Tara Carpenter, Dylan Minette as Wes Hicks, and a lot of other people that I'm just not gonna listen to other 8 people. Y'all want to give ratings?
I'll give you a rating.
Oh, I'll give you a rating. I'll go first. I love the Scream franchise. I've always loved it. So this movie I really enjoyed. I thought it was better than I thought it was almost as good as the sequel. So I'm gonna give this a 4.5.
Nice. 4.5 machetes.
4.5 machetes. 4.5 Danny Trejos, or in this case, Sidney Prescott's.
Oh wow, okay. Wow, Sidney Prescott's. We're going with that.
Or
That's a lot of Neve Campbell's. Campbell's chicken noodle soup.
or ghost faces. Masks. What about you, Manny?
I give this movie a solid 3. Which out of what? How many do we do? Out of 5 machetes, right?
Out of 5.
So yeah, 3. I think a solid 3. It fits it. It fits it well, and that's honestly a good rating. I don't want anybody to come for me. That's a good rating in my opinion.
Rating, man.
3. Right? I mean, I don't want people to jump me and be like, "You gave it such a low score." I'm like, "No, dude, that's 3 out of 5. What's in the middle of 5? That's Wednesday. 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5 days. 2.5. Oh, wait, no, yeah, 2.5. That's half of. See, I'm even going better. I'm giving you a full 3. I'm looking at it as 5 machetes, then 1 machete, 2 machete, then the third machete, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, 2.5. Screw math right now, right? I'm just saying, 3 machetes or 3 Sidney Prescotts is what I give this film.
Let's say
solid.
out of 10, what would you give it?
A 5.5.
Okay,
Out
so
of
you're really
10.
giving it like about 2.75.
Oh my gosh! Now you're giving me 10. You gotta get. Oh my! You see, it's when you don't give that 10. I gotta go like deeper into the thought. Like, I can't. A 10 out of 10 film for me is Terminator 2: Judgment Day. All right, dog on me if you want. I think that movie's no. You did not say that about Terminator 2, bro. That is one of the okay. I'm going to breathe, and we are allowed to have our own opinions. But
You didn't put
no,
shit on.
I loved this movie though, so I'm not giving it some. It's not Lights Out. I wouldn't even star Lights Out. That movie is shit. Um, so yeah, solid 3. I really like this movie. I love it.
What about you, 4K bad guy?
Yes.
A man of the people.
No, I think let me go with a Danny Trejo 4.
Nice.
A 4. That's better than a 3.
Holy crap, man! I honestly think the
I
3
mean,
is a good rating,
by
man.
math, it's better than a 3.
Only go like ratings, but then like when you go on the race, third is better than fourth.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Thank you. If you got third place better than
But
fourth
no,
place, thank you, Nick. Thank you.
They use
Thank
like
you.
average.
Yeah.
I guess we get into it. The opening sequence. Scream is known for their opening sequences.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about the opening sequence with Jenna Ortega as?
I wanted to slap Tara.
Yeah, Tara. I was gonna say yeah.
I wanted to slap her.
Why? Because of her opinions on horror movies?
Yeah, because she said The Babadook was a good film.
Oh God, dude, I hate that.
It's fucking stupid. I don't care how elevated somebody calls that horror. That movie's annoying. If you've dealt with kids your entire life, yeah, no. I'm sorry. I don't care.
I need to revisit.
If I get jumped, I'm gonna get. She's like, it's better than like stabby, like better than old school. I'm like, no, shut up. I sit through the worst Jason movie before I sat through the Babadook again. So I don't no,
What's the worst Jason movie?
dude. There's a lot. Okay, and not gonna, dude. I think what was the one Jason Goes to Hell that I was watching, and I was like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? It had cool themes, like whenever Freddy Krueger's claw brings him down, but some of the other parts in the film were just like I remember just dragging myself through that film like that is that's a no. There's always cool kill scenes in Jason movies though, so that makes up for it. But the Babadook, I'm sorry, I can't even bring myself to sit through that movie a second time. One was enough. I watched Thanksgiving again before I watched the Babadook.
Brought up It Follows as well. Was another
She
horror.
did, and I like It Follows. Again, we've talked about the concept being a little weird, but the idea of this entity. So I agreed with her on that. But when she's like, the Babadook, I was like, shut the fuck up. You did not just say that.
Hey, was he gonna get a NECA figure? No.
Yeah, he's not getting one. He's not gonna get one. I
This
hope
was
they don't.
the first time in a Scream movie where the opening sequence did not lead to a death. She got hurt, seriously hurt. But
Yeah,
she
dude,
didn't
she got
die.
her ass handed to her.
Yeah, that was much different than what we're used to in Scream movies.
I do have a question. Do y'all have house phones?
No.
I don't think anybody owns a house phone anymore, and I'm realizing that in Smile there was a house phone, and in this movie, yeah, remember the therapist calls her while she's sitting, and there was a house phone, and in this movie there's a house phone, and I'm like, if I can recall, the last time my parents had the house phone running was maybe 2013, 2015. Like that's when it would still ring, and then they just stopped. They're like, no, no. And now I don't see house phones anywhere. Everybody has cell phones. So I thought that was really, um, that was kind of fun. I don't know that the house phones still exist.
I went to Sandy's Diner yesterday. They have a whole bunch of phones there for the kids to play with, and like they're all different house phones.
Oh, for real? What? Oh, wow. You're just sitting there like this kid's there, like these are so cool and ancient. You're sitting there like, kid,
They had
those
a
used to be on a cord as well.
burger phone.
Oh, dude, I always wanted one of those as a kid. They're so cool looking. Where's you gotta send me the address of that place. I want to go just to play
It's
with
on the Hamlin
burger
Shopping
phone.
Center on Weber.
Oh, is it where Hamlin was before?
Mm-hmm.
That.
It's in
Oh,
there.
so it's still very old themed. Like it has that classic feel.
Yeah, Sandy's Diners always had like 50, 60 diner.
Oh, that is so cool. Okay, cool. I know where I'm gonna go eat this weekend.
I think they're only open to like 2. I want to say it's like a
Well, I know
breakfast
that I'm
thing.
waking up early on Saturday.
But yeah, how'd y'all feel about the opening scene? Did y'all enjoy it? Was it much
Mhm,
different paced?
mhm.
Any thoughts on it?
Thoughts on it? You open up with a fake out death. I mean, I think it was a mistake saying Babadook was her favorite movie.
Yeah. It made me feel bad at first. I was like, man, she's not doing anything. And then she said the Babadook was a good movie, and I was like, she can die.
What you deserve it.
You can Drew Barrymore this character because she just said that. But I do like the fact that he does start to play these games with her, and she's actually answering the stab questions. But you're actually sitting there because again, the Scream franchise is real meta as far as horror goes. So she's like Sidney Prescott, Billy Loomis. I'm like, that's so crazy. And like at one point when she's going through the cast, she's like, Billy Loomis was played by Luke Wilson. I'm like, that's so crazy. Like the way that this universe exists within the universe of Scream. So I thought that was really cool. Again, I'm I guess I'm always going to be a fan of personally locking my own door than doing it digital. Because in one of the Paranormal Activity movies, we saw how that worked, and in this movie, we see how it turns against her. He's unlocking the doors. While she's locking them, unlocking them. It's like, yeah, no more automated. No, I'm just gonna personally remember with my OCD to lock every single door in the house. That seems like the better idea. What should they need to invest in is the purge doors that Ethan Hawke had at his house, where everything just starts coming down and closing it up. That's what people need to invest in. But yeah, great opening scene, Franco.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was different. I was hoping Jenna Ortega wasn't gonna die. I was hoping she was gonna be in it. Jenna Ortega had like a tremendous year last year as well after this movie.
Yeah, dude, she's just like in everything now. It's like, did you watch the new Squidward movie? Yeah, Jenna Ortega played the tentacles, and you're like, what the heck?
It was a good movie.
Yeah.
You as the movie goes on, we find out Sam Carpenter is her half sister, whatever you want to call her, and she's also the daughter of Billy Loomis, from the original.
Yes.
How'd y'all feel about Billy Loomis returning as a fucking ghost?
Ghostface.
I felt like
It was ghost face and chest. It was
I
like
felt
both.
like I felt like that was cool. At the same time, it was like, damn, they couldn't have used a bit better CGI on my man, because you can definitely tell that he's aged, and it's supposed to be the Billy Loomis that we saw from the '90s. I was like, come on, there's budget there, man. We've seen Marvel make Robert Downey Jr. look like a kid again. The budget's there. Like, poor guy. But I thought that was cool. That was a cool way to tie in the again, as you find out in the film, legacy characters. Um, but yeah, I thought that was pretty dope.
The budget was 24 million.
See what I'm saying?
Opening weekend made 30 million in the U.S. and Canada. Worldwide was
Damn.
137 million.
Well, that's why we got a 6 so fast. No,
They're like, "Yep, greenlit like that shit."
hurry up right now.
How'd y'all feel about the character of Sam Carpenter being the daughter, even though like the timeline wise that really doesn't add up?
Yeah, because it's set in 2023, right? And if wait, well,
2022.
it's set in 2022,
It's 25
and
years after the events of Scream.
okay, 25 years after the events. Yeah, but the daughter was like 25, wasn't Carpenter like 25? She was. I just realized. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm putting it together. Carpenter. Why their last names are Carpenter? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Yes. Uh, but yeah. She was like 25 because later on in the film, her sister kind of tells her like, for 5 years you've been gone, and then she's kind of like living a life with her boyfriend. She seemed like maybe mid 20s, maybe 23, 25. So I kind of felt like it in a way it did, right?
yeah, but like in Scream, like you never heard about him getting.
Oh yeah, but again, again, they have to add like some little storyline that you didn't, you know what I mean? Like the new Fast movie. It's like Jason Momoa was here the whole time. What? Like he wasn't there, you know. But they have to find some way to throw in the story. And, that's what I scared myself.
I think
That's
the Fast
that,
franchise probably do a better job adding Jason Momoa than
yeah.
what they're
No,
doing.
I feel you on this. But I guess it was like, hey, how do we bring back Billy Loomis? Okay, we're gonna do it this way. So
They brought him back, but they still didn't bring back Stu.
poor guy,
Same
man.
as
First he gets shafted on the Scoob film, and then this movie. Why don't people love Matthew Lillard the way they're supposed to?
I think everybody loves Matthew Lillard except for
I'm saying
Hollywood.
Hollywood. That's what I'm saying. They should be loving Matthew Lillard the way they're supposed to. The man's taking over Casey Kasem's role as Shaggy. I mean, come on. Let's give it up for the man.
So we also have the return of Dewey, Gail Weathers, and Sydney. I was kind of upset that Dewey and Sydney didn't share the screen at all. They were talking on the phone. That was it.
Oh, wow. You're right. There was no screen time with them two at all.
Dewey unfortunately dies. I think we talked. Did we talk about spoilers? Spoilers territory now.
Yes.
Dewey
Spoiler territory,
does
guys.
die in this film. I believe David Arquette actually wanted to die in order to come back to come for this film. I think that was his and I guess in his contract, whatever.
his dying wish.
Yeah, it was his dying wish. So
So he
didn't
said,
get brought back.
so I'm willing to come back as long as I get to die in this film. I guess David Arquette just doesn't want to act anymore. Okay.
It's fucked up. He's a wrestler
What?
now as well.
Oh, he wrestles?
Yeah.
Last movie I saw him outside of Scream was Spree. That's the last movie I saw David Arquette in.
I've never heard that movie.
Well, it's a good film. You gotta watch it.
How'd you feel about his dying scene, his death scene? Yeah.
Sad and then pissed off. Because when you find out who the fuck was in the costume, I'm like, how? How? I'm sorry, I would have one-handed that bitch. Whole movie. Easy. Easy KO. Easy KO. And this girl was fucking on crack.
I
Or
mean,
some
like,
type of substance that made her that strong.
he's been stabbed so many times, and he's also like old. So I mean, she's like
What-
20.
I guess what made me mad is that, like, he goes, I gotta go back. I gotta shoot him in the head. They keep coming back, and I'm like, smart idea. And then you pause because your phone's ringing. The villain's in front of you. What the fuck do you need to answer your phone for? The villain's in front of you. But he did predict the movie within like the first 30 minutes because he does point out that the boyfriend could be the killer, the new love interest that you've hardly known. So he was right. Poor Dewey. They could have just listened to Dewey, killed Huey, and there you go. You don't
What-
even have to worry about.
What are your thoughts on that scene of him just pointing in and out?
It. Nick, do you have any thoughts on that? I have some thoughts, but I'm intrigued by the mind of Nick H. I feel like what are your thoughts on him just pointing it out blatantly?
Pointing out what?
Like, what are your thoughts on like Dewey just pointing it out like blatantly within the first 30 minutes of the film? Because he kind of does call out the killer who's really sitting right there with Sam.
Yeah, what's up?
I was about to say I was getting.
Yeah, I'm trying to go back. I mean, because that's done back in the first film. All the rest of the sequels, they don't go by the boyfriend thing. This is a requel.
Yes, I wanted to
And it
bring that
seems
up
like
too.
they're trying to tie everything from the first movie, so it kind of makes sense with that whole thing.
Yeah.
But did you like get mad that he pointed out right away when you rewatched it, or was it like?
I think at that point, I mean, they're just pointing at everyone like, oh, it could be you, it could be you, and everyone is like a suspect. The last one they blame is Sam.
Because I'll admit, the first time that I watched this movie, even though he pointed that out, I still didn't assume it was fucking Richie that was the killer. Like, I just heard him pointing it out, and I was just like, okay.
He straight
And
up
then-
tries to point out, like he says, like Well, I never seen the movies, and then he's watching Netflix on the phone, whatever, at the hospital.
Yeah, and then he actually watches Dead Meat, one of my favorite YouTubers, James A. Janice. He's in one of the scenes where they're talking about the stab movies. Him and his wife. I thought that was so cool. But yeah, I thought that was funny. He's like, "Oh, I'm watching Stab. I just thought I'd get caught up. Is that bad?" Like, meanwhile, you're sitting in the fucking room where the girl just got stabbed by Ghostface. Yeah. Good going, Richie. Very fucking considerate of you to watch a movie like that while your girlfriend's sister's hurt, badly injured.
I saw a whole bunch of people online being pissed off about that they pointed out right away. And I was like, if they didn't, like if they never even brought him into the equation, they just put on everybody else, I feel like everybody would still be pissed off about it as well. Like it's a lose-lose.
I feel like people are always going to be mad.
I'm upset.
Man.
Why are you upset?
I'm mad.
I can't see my forehead.
The videos and everything, like then of course rewatching it again. When they're in the first time they go to visit Tara, when what's her name? Amanda, right? Or
Sam?
no, the other Ghostface, the girl.
Oh yeah, it's Abby.
Amber.
Amber. Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
where I got Abby. I'm sorry.
But
Amber.
she steps out of the room, and then Richie's like right behind her. So I'm gonna go. I'll just hang out outside the door. So they probably went to a game plan or something like that during that time. They're off screen. Just the right directions.
It's first of all, something that they never kind of put together is when Ghostface is first messing with Tara, he's using Amber's phone, right? And then later on, when Sam gets a call, it's from Amber's phone. And I'm kind of like, at any point did they kind of like stop and be like, well, why the fuck is it just using Amber's phone? You know, like what is that like? What then again? The only way that I kind of like threw that thought away was because she never told her sister. Well, it was Amber that was texting me, then it became Ghostface. So when she got the call from Amber, I don't expect her to put two and two together. Like, oh, you get what I'm saying? That's the only thing that kind of settled it. But had she known, that's where I was kind of like, if she knew, if Sam knew that it was Amber who, yeah, I was texting Amber, next thing you know, it's Ghostface, and then you get a call from Amber and it's Ghostface, I would kind of be like, all right, Amber, the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, oh, dude, Amber pisses me off so bad. I'm sorry. I feel like just easy, bro. Easy KO. Like, I'm not even playing. Like, I've never wanted to hit somebody so bad in my life, which is good, because that's the movie's supposed to drive out of you. But, oh, bro, I'm telling you, Ghostface would come at me, yeet, gone. Just done. We're good, guys. We're good. Until the boyfriend came, because he's taller than me. So that's probably, like, if he was in the Ghostface costume too, you know what I mean? I can only dodge for so long before you, like,
Wait till Friday when you see it. I'm built different.
Oh, yeah, he has the Timberlands on and a shotgun. Yeah, that's New York, bro.
He's
That's a
from
different
Brooklyn.
story. Yeah, he's going to be like, I can do this all day. I'm like, fucking shit. You're a Captain America fan.
So what about
Yeah.
the previous Ghostface from the fourth film? I mean,
Is the what?
So I'm saying you're talking about like Amber taking her out like easily. I would assume it would be the same thing about the previous Ghostfaces in the fourth film.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nah, man. Jill was crazy.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just, I don't know what it is about Amber. I just feel like it's one of those, she has that face that's like, yo, you're easy KO. Like, you fish-looking fucker. I'll pop you so fast. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it feels like. She just seemed like, she screamed bitch from the first scene in the movie. It had the bitch face. And those are the ones, bro. They're loud when they talk, but then you lay them out. Not that I hit women. I'm just saying I would never hit a woman unless it was a killer like her. Then I'm surviving. All right, she killed Dewey, so it's perfectly okay to say that. I would rock the out of Amber, dude. I'm just.
How'd y'all feel about Randy Meeks' nephew and niece?
I was gonna bring them up because honestly, dude, they have one of the best scenes in the movie, and it takes shots at so many franchises that I got super excited watching it for the second time. But one of my favorite scenes in the movie is when they're all sitting in the home theater that is in memoriam of Randy, and they start to explain what a recoil is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then she goes, just like Stab 8. Nobody likes Stab 8, and the girl's like, is that the one by the Knives Out director? And she's like, yeah. She's like, I love that one. She's like, nobody loves that one. Here's the funny thing, bro. Stab 8, right, is the 8th film. The director of Knives Out is Rian Johnson, right? Rian Johnson directed Knives Out. Great film. Rian Johnson directed the 8th film in the Star Wars franchise, The Last Jedi. And that is the shittiest fucking Star Wars movie. I hate that Star Wars movie. I've heard people defend it. No, it's a piece of shit film. Which is why I like Knives Out, and I thought it was so weird whenever they're like, directed by Rian Johnson. I'm like, no, he fucking ruined Star Wars. Why would I think he's good at making Knives Out? And then Knives Out was great, and so was the sequel, in my opinion. But I thought that was the most clever thing, because he directed Stab 8, and everybody was like, no, even when you see like Richie watching it, the Dead Meat talk about it, it shows him like coming out with like he's like wearing a hoodie and looks stupid, and I just thought that was like they're like, yo, we're taking shots at Rian Johnson for ruining Star Wars 8, The Last Jedi, and then also like he directed Stab 8. I don't know. It was something about that scene that was like super meta. It made a lot of sense too, like the whole bringing back legacy characters to start a new story. You know what I mean? That was really cool because it's explaining the movie within itself, which the Scream films have done. I just thought that scene was like, for me, Rian Johnson. I love the films you've made after Star Wars, but you fucked up that franchise with your 8th film, so I think you deserve that burn. About directing Stab 8. I think that was very well deserved. Sorry. I just had to, that was like the funniest thing to me. I'm sitting there cracking up like, yo, they really thought about that roast and they got it so perfectly done. But yeah. Nick, how do you feel about the two the nephew and niece of Randy?
The nephew and niece. I feel like it could have just been one person, but it's twins. Like to me, the better half was obviously the female one.
Mindy.
Yeah, she had really nice hair, man. I saw the trailer for the new one. She don't have the hair anymore, and I'm like, man, maybe the smart idea was to cut it so she wouldn't get pulled by Ghostface, which is a smart idea. But no, she had nice hair. I told my fiance, I was like, she has nice hair. In the new movie, she like shaved it off. What's going on?
What's going on?
But yeah, that was sorry.
Keep that hair. Yeah.
I like their characters. I like Mindy more as well, though. That was
yeah, so do I. Yeah.
Good homage to Randy.
Yeah.
What was, you listed your favorite scene, Manny. What was your favorite scene, Nick? Favorite scene, not death, not kill.
Not kill.
Unless that is your favorite scene, then I mean, go ahead.
Scene. Damn.
While you're thinking, I guess I could list mine while you're thinking. The scene where they're making fun of Randy. She's watching Stab, turn around.
Yeah.
That whole scene was done perfectly well.
She had to have been high when she was doing it, right? Because it's like you've seen this movie 1,000 times and you're still screaming at the screen. But no, I thought that was really cool. Like, I also thought like in that scene, whenever Richie's gonna go down there, he's like, "I'll be right back," and he goes, "Ah," and he laughs at her because they're like not supposed to say that. And then he's the fucking killer, so it was like even a bigger play on the thing. I was like, what the fuck? And then like she's like, "Why were you in the basement alone? I asked you to go with me. She didn't want to come." And I was like, okay, that was a good scene. I like that scene too, Franco. That's really funny. That was funny.
I don't know if I necessarily had like a favorite scene. Just a random scene. I thought the basement scene was pretty cool. Just them going back and forth on how you know I'm not the killer. And then towards the end of it, I'll let you go first. All right.
Yeah, I like that one too with Amber and Mindy. I think I had real good chemistry.
Yeah. You know who I thought was just kind of randomly placed in this film? Just for a kill.
13 Reasons Why.
Oh no, oh man, Dylan Minnette. No, Liv, the girlfriend of Chad. Chad's girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
Like she was just randomly placed there. And then like she takes a bullet to the fucking head real fast. Like it was just one of those like we got to get some other kill in this movie, and then kind of like deter people to think it might be her. But she didn't have enough screen time in that movie for me to think that she was ever the killer. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. For me, I just didn't picture her as the killer. I don't. She felt like a class C character in the film.
I did like Dylan's character though, Wes.
Did you like him? Yeah, so did
like his
I.
character.
He was obviously the smartest one because when he's like, we should be strapped and ready just in case. Like he tells them that, and they're laughing at him. And I'm like, are you serious? Like the smartest fucker. And
And he's the
oh,
first one to die.
are we gonna can we talk about favorite kills?
Yeah, we can talk about favorite kills now if you want.
Because there are two kills in this film, and his was one. There's three, but his was one of my favorite kills. But oh my gosh, one of the coolest kills is Judy's kill, man. His mom. Just the way it's done, and me was like, okay, so she's rushing up the porch because she thinks her son's inside, and like she's running full speed, and then just Ghostface right there. I thought that was so like, dude. I remember being like, it's not like crazy, crazy. It's just one of those like, damn, dude. Like I'm over here like she's about to bust in the door, and then motherfucker just pops out the side like, what up? You ran right into my knife, dumb bitch. But it's like, I would have done the same thing. I would have ran in. I would have been dead. Unless I'm shorter than her, then he would have just missed me. And we're like, shh, and I would have been like, ugh, and then kept running. If it was Richie in the costume, he would have missed me. He would have been, yeah, and I would have been, oh, I'm short, fucker, and then like ran. I'm like Lord Farquaad and just fucking run inside. It pays to be a short king. And but no, I thought that was cool. He kept saying Judy every time he was talking on the fucking phone.
My favorite kill scene was Wes's, just the way the knife went through
Yes.
his neck.
Oh, and you see it too.
Yeah.
Like also his character's named after Wes Craven.
They had the what happened?
Oh, we glitched and flipped around. Oh, gosh.
They had the at the party for Wes. That scene was dope as well. The banner.
Oh yeah, that was kind of funny though. Like for Wes, I get it, but like she's like, really, you're taking shots? We're supposed to be mourning. Isn't that what Amber tells him? And he's like, so. He takes the shot. Yeah, I just thought that was funny. Yeah, that was
favorite kill scene, Nick.
Well, mine never took my kill scene, so I'm gonna have to go with Amber's death. Catches up on fire, and then of course they do that the second round where they come back. And
Yeah. Oh, it kind of reminded me of Tiffany in Chucky. The fact that she comes running like all burned, she's like, ah! And then she says a dumbass line again. She fucking brings up the Babadook. I'm like, nobody fucking likes the Babadook, Tara. That's where you got your ass handed to you the most in this film. She did, dude. Tara took a lot, and she would just get back up. All of them, they got pretty stabbed. I guess their adrenaline was that good because a knife that big, bro. You get stabbed by a knife that big, you're cutting some, or especially Sam. Like he jabbed it and twisted it. I'm like, I would have been like, nope, I'm gone. Y'all finish y'all's movie. Y'all write it. I'm dead. Here we go. Bye. See y'all. I'm almost there. You would have just heard me in the background. I'm almost. I think so. I got a few breaths in me. Okay, here it comes.
you're seeing everyone get stabbed and everything. Like, oh, they're taking it well. Right, do you got this? Do you got nope? No.
Yeah, oh yeah, dude. Oh, he's like, not today. Because remember he said not today when he's beating the shit out of it, and then it's like, yes, today.
Yes.
And I was like, did you say yesterday? No, I said yesterday. The saddest thing is Gail's the one that was calling him. I was like, you serious? You serious, Courtney Cox, in that atrocious surgery you've gotten on your face over the years? But yeah, that was super.
You had the hair from part 3.
You're saying you can take out Amber, but she took like fucking what, 6-7 gunshots and still got up.
Who, Amber did? Yeah.
Yeah, she took like what, 3 from Dewey, and then like another 3 or 4 whenever before she got lit on fire.
Yeah, and then when she took the 3 from Dewey, she had the Cavalier vest on, and then the other one she took without the Cavalier vest. That was just pure adrenaline. Again, that's why it was so fucking annoying. Like she just had that face. You know, like, do you want to do the honors? No, I will. Because she was talking about fucking when she killed Dewey, she like called him like a bitch or something like that. And I was like, nah, you don't
She
say that.
told Gil he died like a bitch.
Yeah. And she's like, fuck you.
Mm.
I like whenever Sam says it, she's like, fuck you. He's like, oh, you're quoting the original. Or something like that. Like Richie says that, oh, you're quoting the original. I was like, that was pretty funny. Also, like Sam's little punchline, I got a new rule. Never fuck with the daughter of a serial killer. And I was like, they can't have sons? And she's like, never fuck with the daughter of a serial killer. Because she gets the nod from her dad, like, yeah, fuck him up. He's like, but what does he say? But what about my line or my story? What does he say, like, when he's dying there?
About my story.
Yeah. She's like, what about my ending? She's like, there's your ending. He's like, and I was like, whoa, first of all, isn't that girl like still in high school and you're like 25 and you're dating Amber? What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? This is the whole Seth Rogen and Amber Heard thing in Pineapple Express.
Express.
Dude was like, she was still in I think she was, right? Wasn't Tara and Amber, weren't they still high school? Yes, they were. They started off the movie in high school. And Mofo over there was like, we met on a subreddit. I was like, okay, I'm staying away from subreddits. If those are the relationships that are sparking from subreddits.
Maybe I should try, right?
Oh shit! You're gonna run into a crazy, and then Nick's gonna kill us. He's gonna be like, "Want to play a game?" I'm gonna be like, "No, I'm tired."
Sorry.
Oh, you know what? The
Those
scene
7-year
where Ever's
difference between Amber and Jack Quaid.
there's a what?
7-year difference.
Oh fuck, dude, yeah. Well, I mean, if okay. No, she was still in high school. She's like, she could be 17, right? She'd be 17. I don't know. That's his
Sam
choice.
is older than Jack Quaid.
In real life?
Yeah, she was born 90. He was born 92.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know she was born in 90. Damn, she's already like in her 30s?
Yeah, she's 32 when the film came out.
Whoa, okay. Melissa Barrera, right? That's her name.
Yeah, by River.
Then Jenna Ortega.
Do any of y'all have any least favorite scenes?
When they kill off my boy on Morgan Wallen.
Oh boy, he's like, pull me another round. And then he gets killed. It's a cancel culture to the next level.
What's the guy's name? He comes out like in all the horror movies.
He was actually in Smile, and he was in Nightmare on Elm Street. His name's Kyle Gallner. He played Vince Schneider.
Also in Jennifer's Body.
Yeah, and he was also in an episode of The Walking Dead, but just one of them. He died in that episode too.
Playing the role of Morgan Wallen.
Morgan Wallen, yeah. Dude, that was so funny. That's a good one, bro. The whole fucking.
You want to know a little fun fact?
What's up?
Matthew Lillard reprised his role in this movie. He played the flamethrower Ghostface.
In what movie? This one?
In this one. The one they're making fun of Stab 8.
Oh, for real?
That was him.
That was Matthew Lillard?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's just a little small scene.
Drew Barrymore was the principal's voice.
Damn, so they're just like background voices.
Jamie Kennedy was a party guest voice.
What?
Henry Winkler was also a party guest voice.
Well, Mama don't know won't hurt her. I can't get over the Morgan Wallen joke, dude. That's funny. Morgan Wallen. That's sad. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Damn, dude. Oof, that's a good one. But yeah, like he gets stabbed in the neck, right? from the back, just Ghostface just fucks him up. I'm like, hey, that was a nice 2.5 minutes of screen time.
No pissing on the back of the bar or whatever.
Yeah, he's like pissing in the back of the bar. I'm like, come on, man. He wasn't even. Was he even drunk? Because drinking a lot makes you want to piss. I know that for sure. But that man was taking a long ass leak. And I was like, did you just not pee all day? Because it doesn't look like you've had too much to drink. You just wanted to start shit, or maybe he was drunk. I don't know. That guy's been the same age though forever. That dude does not age. Does not age. I was watching it with my fiance, and she's like, "Oh wow, he looks a little better with long hair." And I was like, "He looks. Oh, you think he's good looking?" And she's like, "I mean, I kind of already told you that when we watched Smile." And I'm like, "No, in Smile, you thought they made a cute couple, but you think he's good looking?" I was like, "All right, don't worry. I'm gonna find somebody in this movie to like at the end of it."
What was that?
Sam. I thought Sam was pretty. She's like, "You really think that she's pretty?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh, okay. Well, just know you're mine." And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not. That's Hollywood. That. I'm not gonna leave you for Sam." Oh, weird. But no, I just thought that was funny. I just thought that was a funny little conversation because I was like, "Oh, really? Is he cute? Does he have nice hair?"
We get to taglines. The tagline for this movie was "Built Different."
Next one. Next one.
It's tagline is "It's always someone you know."
Ooh.
Scream: The Rise of Jenna Ortega.
Damn. I was gonna say. I was gonna say the legacy continues because the big thing was like legacy, or Scream. It's not a requel.
Elevated.
Damn, elevated horror.
Scream: Better than the Babadook.
Exactly. That should have been the tagline. I want to. You know what? It's not even Jenna Ortega's fault. I want to know who wrote that line.
Scream: Four West.
Oh yeah. That's sad. And then they had Wes's character die. What the hell?
Yeah, he was like one of the first ones.
He just wanted some sushi, man. I don't know. It's like something about the rules.
New York,
The
new
rules
rules.
haven't changed. Scream, the rules haven't changed. Or listen to the rules.
New decade, new rules.
Damn.
I think wasn't that like part 4?
Scream 4.
Y'all want Matthew Lillard back? We got him.
No.
Stop.
Yeah, no, man. I'd love to see Matthew Lillard again, bro. So I can hug him and let him know that he's loved.
Scream 5. Or just Scream 2022. Anybody can die.
That's true.
No one's safe in a requel.
That's true. Scream 5. Ryan Johnson is a piece of shit. Stab 8 sucks.
Stab 8 sucks. They in the background of the scene you can see there's a stab box set.
Yes, yeah, there is. I thought that was real. And you know what's they have this immersive setup right now where you could go and visit like the hall of all the suits from the new movie, like all the, you know how they have that shrine in the trailer. You could actually visit like that shrine and everything. And in one of the glass cases there, it's the stab box series, the complete collection. I thought that was really cool. That'd be like some cool memorabilia if they made it. Pretty sure somebody on Etsy can do something like that. That'd be like a nice little thing to have to collect. That'd be pretty fucking cool. I'd buy it if it wasn't like $3 billion.
You'll
If
still
it's in-
buy it for $3 million.
You'll
Maybe.
buy it anyway.
You'll
I'll
do
sell a
Klarna.
kidney. I'll sell a kidney.
You'll pay overtime.
Yeah, I'll do Klarna, do 4 payments. Oh, that is so clean. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Man, steelbooks are the wave right now, man. I can't even tell you. I can't even begin to express how many. I have so many damn steelbooks, bro. It's bad. I don't care. I'm living for it.
Anything else y'all want to talk about before we end the episode?
How much I love y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, all around, I thought this was a great film. Definitely cannot wait for this weekend.
When are you
Can't
watching
wait
it?
to see. I'm trying to hit it up on Saturday.
I think we're gonna go Sunday.
Yeah, if I can't get to Saturday, I'll probably do Sunday as well. Because tickets are, again, theaters are open in max capacity now. It's like,
I should go get tickets actually.
Papi Muñeño.
I'm gonna buy it right now while we're on live.
Damn, like that?
Like that.
Sorry, cool kids.
Any final thoughts? Are y'all excited for Scream 6?
I'm beyond excited for Scream 6, bro. I can't wait. Oh, Samara Weaving's in this movie, too.
Oh yeah.
I was like, hell yeah. They don't give her enough credit, but she's also a Scream Queen, man.
She was only in Babysitter, right?
Yeah, she was in Babysitter. She was in Mayhem. She was in The Babysitter 2. She was in Ready or Not.
Hey, you know what? All those movies, besides Ready or Not, we have reviewed on the Friday the 14th podcast, so you can go listen to those episodes in our archives.
Oh, yeah. Go to
Except
the
for Ready or Not,
archives.
we haven't reviewed Ready or Not, to my knowledge.
Yeah. At the 29-minute mark on one of those, don't ever click that one. Don't even listen to that podcast.
29-minute mark.
Yeah, the 29-minute mark. I was really enjoying this. I was really enjoying the podcast until the 29-minute mark.
I was enjoying this whole podcast until you said like I love
I was enjoying the podcast until you pulled a Morgan Wallen.
I think we need to change one of the reviews this month to the Babadook.
Oh yeah, I'm sick. Can't make it to that review. I'm dying.
Maybe next month, maybe April.
April Fools, I get it. It's a joke. Guys, we're gonna release the Babadook on April the 1st. Everybody's gonna be waiting. Psych! The fuck would want to sit to that film?
That's a Saturday. We don't air Saturdays.
Yeah, just get people like that. They'll think, oh, it's gonna be a special episode for Saturday. I'm so excited. Then I'll jump on and be like, psych! Fuck is wrong with y'all?
Psych, motherfucker.
You thought.
Our
It's like
schedule
one
for
viewer that's actually. Go ahead.
Our schedule for this month is next week's Scream. The following Wednesday, the 22nd, will be top 5 90s horror, and the 29th will be The Barbarian.
Ooh.
Juan will be returning, the real Juan, next week for Scream 6. Y'all can also, if y'all want to hear people talk about it earlier than Wednesday, y'all can check out the Cine-Men podcast because they are also reviewing Scream 6. I totally forgot about that whenever we made the schedule. I was like, oh well, we'll get two back to back to talk about it. But other than that, y'all can follow us on Instagram, Friday the 14th podcast. Hit the subscribe button, or you can follow me at Rastin Tacos. You can also follow my co-host, Mr. Manuel, at
Fresh TV 217. That's Fresh PHRESH TV 217 on Instagram. I'd greatly appreciate it.
and you can follow 4K Bad Guy on Instagram at
the 4K bad guy.
Keeping It Simple. I like it.
Beautiful.
And we'll catch you guys next week. Peace.
Yes.
Love.
Peace.
Tacos.
It's the outro.
Endless tacos and